boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Hey everyone, welcome to Gargoyle Graphics. This is your Sunday night screams, where we curse the sun so we can howl at the moon. It's going to be our wrap-up of everything that happened this week in horror. We may take a few detours along the way, but I think we got a good show for you. We've got hard rockers, horror classics, and a new segment added to the show called Picks of the Week. So let's get into it. On Comics Corner, from Todd McFarlane via Image Comics, we have Scorched #1 featuring 7 variant covers. From Heavy Metal Comics, we have The Rise #3, which is written by George Romero's son, which takes place in the Night of the Living Dead continuity. Passing away January 14th, 1978, Edith Marie Blossom McDonald. She was famous for playing Grandma on The Addams Family. Passing away January 16th, 1979, Ted Cassidy, famous for playing Lurch on The Addams Family. Passing away January 13th, 1989, John Spinell. And so let's do some trivia. What infamous truck driver met an untimely demise in a fiery car crash on January 11th, 1974? Answer will be revealed later in the show. Born January 15th, 1879, Ernest Frederick Graham Thesiger, famous for his role as Dr. Pretorius in The Bride of Frankenstein. He also passed away on January 14th, 1961.
And you will add a little force to the argument if necessary. Do you know who Henry Frankenstein is and who you are?
I know. Made me from dead.
Born January 11th, 1886, George Zucco, famous for his role in The Mummy's Hand, The Mummy's Tomb, The Mummy's Ghost, and House of Frankenstein. Born January 9th, 1916, Vic Mizzi, famous composer known for his theme for The Addams Family. Born January 13th, 1938, William B. Davis, famous as the Smoking Man on the X-Files series. Born January 13th, 1943, Richard Mole, famous for his role in the House movie as Big Ben. Born January 11th, 1944, Eileen Dietz, famous for her role in The Exorcist. Born January 10th, 1948, Teresa Graves. Born January 14th, 1948, Carl Weathers, famous for his role in the Predator movie. Born January 16th, 1948, John Carpenter, the Master of the Macabre. Born January 16th, 1949, Caroline Munro. Born January 10th, 1961, Mark Venturini, famous for his role in Return of the Living Dead and Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Born January 13th, 1964, Penelope Ann Miller, famous for her role in the movie The Relic. Born January 12th, 1965, Rob Zombie, lead singer of White Zombie and his solo project, as well as turning writer-director of such movies like his takes on Halloween 1 and 2, the Firefly trilogy including House of a Thousand Corpses, and the movie 31, as well as his upcoming take on The Munsters, which is currently filming. Born January 14th, 1967, Zakk Wylde, lead guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne with co-writing credits for songs like Crazy Babies, No More Tears, as well as being the lead singer and guitar player for his own project Black Label Society, which is one of my favorite bands. I spent one summer following them around like they were the Grateful Dead, and the last time I saw them, Zakk actually walked out into the crowd playing his guitar, and I was trying to film and I wasn't really paying attention, and his guitar cord came up and hit me in the back of the head, and the tension on it was so tight it literally just about tore my ear off. And here's a clip of that. Born January 11th, 1969, Kylie Richards, famous for her role in the original Halloween and the 2018 Halloween reboot. Born January 14th, 1975, Jordan Ladd, famous for her role in Cabin Fever, Hostel 2, Embrace the Vampire, and Death Proof. Born January 16th, 1979, Aaliyah, famous for her role in the Queen of the Damned movie. Now back to our trivia question. What infamous truck driver met an untimely demise in a fiery car crash on January 11th, 1974? The answer is Large Marge. But don't take my word for it.
And when they finally pulled the driver's body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this.
Premiering on ABC, January 11th, 1972, The Night Stalker, featuring Darren McGavin, who later went on to play the dad on A Christmas Story. Premiering on NBC on January 13th, 1991, Dark Shadows. Opening January 13th, 1939, Son of Frankenstein, featuring Basil Rathbone, Boris Karloff, and Bela Lugosi. Opening January 12th, 1940, The Invisible Man Returns. Premiering in San Francisco on January 14th, 1959, the William Castle classic, House on Haunted Hill, featuring Vincent Price. Opening January 12th, 1966, Dracula, Prince of Darkness, featuring Christopher Lee. Also featuring Christopher Lee, The Satanic Rites of Dracula, premiering January 13th, 1974. Releasing January 14th, 1981, Scanners. Releasing January 16th, 1981, Fear No Evil. Releasing January 9th, 1987, Return to Horror High. Releasing January 13th, 1989, Deep Star 6. Also releasing January 13th, 1989, Pumpkinhead. Releasing January 12th, 1990, Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3. Releasing January 11th, 1991, starring Julia Sands as The Warlock. Releasing January 14th, 1994, Body Snatchers. Releasing January 13th, 1995, the Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight movie featuring Billy Zane. An absolute classic in my opinion.
That is disgusting.
Releasing January 16, 2009, the remake of My Bloody Valentine. And releasing this week, January 14th, 2022, the fifth entry into the Scream franchise, simply titled Scream, with Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette reprising their roles. And now is going to be a new segment of the show called Picks of the Week, where I arbitrarily pick things that happened this week that I think deserves a spotlight. Starting off, we have Scream Queen of the Week. And who else deserves the role than Maya Nurmi, aka Vampira? She's considered to be the first horror hostess and passed away on January 10th, 2008. And the Kill of the Week goes to the movie The Relic, which was released on January 10th, 1997, starring Tom Sizemore. And the movie of the week is the 2014 movie Animal. Not that it has anything to do with this week in horror history or anything, other than I watched it this week and it was on my mind and I wanted to talk about it. So spoiler warning, if you want to watch this movie, now would be the good time to tune out. So here we go. Animal is a B-horror movie creature feature, and it follows the pretty standard tropes of 5 people going into the woods. And they stumble upon this creature that menaces them and chases them, and they end up at a cabin in the woods where 3 other people are held up inside who are also aware of this creature. I think the makers of this movie were heavily influenced by the movie Feast. It has very similar plotline and story structure, except where Feast erred on the side of comedy. This film maybe took itself a little too seriously in areas, but it also erred on the side of gore and violence, which is fine by me. But again, it has a lot of it's very tropey in the way it's made. And I remember saying out loud within the first 5 or 10 minutes of the movie saying, I'm ready for all these people to be dead. And about midway through, I was kind of wondering just how many of these people were going to die. It got a little slow. But one by one, the creature does pick off the people. Where we started off with 8, it got to the end of the movie and there were 3 left, and it looked like we were going to have the stereotypical final girl, except there were 3 girls. So it left me wondering which of these 3 are going to survive, which ones are going to buy it. And at one point I thought all 3 of them were going to live, but the movie came through in the end and all but one girl was left. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. Very tropey. It's a B horror movie, so you kind of get what you pay for acting-wise. But overall, the gore makes it worthwhile. There's some jump scares in there. I'd give it 3 out of 5 stars. Animal. It's on Amazon Prime for streaming. Check it out. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this week's Sunday Night Screams. Thanks for hanging there till the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think of this? You like it?